Good morning everyone. We're currently on South Head in the Peak District and we are photographing a sunrise. You can see the sun just beginning to make its way through over there. We're lighting up bright red. So I'm going to get a few shots of that. I've only got one problem today and I don't have my tripod with me. So this is going to be a great opportunity to test the ISO capabilities on the Nikon Z6 Mark II. This is going to be a really good test because there is a little bit of wind. You can't see much of it down here because there's a rock pile blocking the wind. But where it isn't, the wind is blowing. We've got low light, so we're going to have to boost that ISO to make sure we can try and get a sharp image. Just about to head over to South Head, which is just there. So if you watched my last video, I explained that basically my tripod's broke. So I've not brought it with me today, and I really want to push my camera and see how much I can get out of it. I have just taken a few shots, like some portraits, going that way with some rocks in the front. I can't remember exactly what my ISO was. I think it might have been about 8,000, nearly 10,000. So I would have rather had my tripod and got some decent shots, because the sky's really nice. It's just lost its like really hot orangey red colour. It's just losing it now because it's getting a little bit brighter. It's not too bright yet. We've still got about half an hour until sunrise. There's a tiny bit of colour left in the clouds up here, but I want to get over to South Head because you can get a view over the Peak District. I've got a little bit of time to talk just while the sky's developing. I started over here. I started my walk there this morning at Mount Famine, but I parked up on a lay-by, and you just go on a bridleway straight up to the top, and then over the top, back down to a bridleway down here, and then back up the top. Really simple to do. Whoa, going everywhere. Really simple to do. Nice, easy walk. Not really any scrambles. There's some steep bits, but we're currently 495 meters up. So for the Peak District, it's decent, but it's not really challenging because there's nothing too big here. There's no mountains. It's quite difficult to find a composition when there's not much foreground. The only thing really that we've got is this rock stack, which is your trig point, your marker of the summit. The sky's looking incredible right now though, so I'm going to get this shot. It's a shame that we've got a load of tracks and sort of footprints around the top, but that sky looks awesome. There's some dry stone walls at the bottom, but maybe it's worth going down there. I've got a very limited time to try and find a foreground and get a good shot while the sky is looking so good. Let me just... that's the wrong button. Helicopter, that'll look cool. 1 minute. Something with this wall and these grasses. Let's see what we can get. So this is what we've got. We've got a bit of a path leading up to it. The sun's going to come up there. That's kind of it really. It's not the most complex scene, but it's nice. It's kind of, I wouldn't say minimalistic, but it's relatively simple. It's like -3 and I got no gloves on. My hands are absolutely freezing, but that sky's lighting up even more now. There will be things to picture, I just can't really see it at the moment. I'm not seeing anything. Let's have a look down here. There's a little bit of snow on the I don't even know if you can still see me or not, but there's a little bit of snow on the ground. This grass is it's like very wispy and frozen over. Like my hands. Wow, look at that. That is incredible. The sun's finally come up and it looks amazing. Getting some pictures of this, a bit of side light hitting it because it looks really nice. But I've had to turn off my gimbal and the microphone because my phone's nearly dead, and both of them connect with Bluetooth, and it's kind of draining the battery. I'm just going to chill out now. I've got some shots. I was running around a bit before taking loads of pictures. Hopefully they look okay. I wish I'd have stayed on Mount Famine, to be honest, because there's a lot more to take pictures of. I could go back over there now while the sky's still got some colour, but we've not got much time because it's pretty much off, and by the time I get there I think it'll be done. I didn't record any more videos after this, so I'll just end out the video with a few images that I took after the last clip was filmed. Looking at the settings that I've used, it just goes to show that even though I've bumped up my ISO by quite a lot, the images have still come out quite smooth. I wouldn't print them off at a large scale because when you pixel peep, they are a little bit grainy, but for social media it works absolutely fine. Let me know what you think, and how often do you decide not to use your tripod? And do you even think it's worth it anymore?